Rondo, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pump ain't no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first.
Mic check, mic check. Another episode of Sit Down with Slim. We got some very special guests in the building, man. I should have been did this a long time ago, but I just thought about it recently when Bob sent me a message, but we're going to talk about that later. But we got the host of the Clash at the Round Table. For those of you that don't know, I actually produced their show. I produced like 2 more shows too. I produced another show called Goddess Gossip and another show that hasn't came out yet, so I don't think they want me to talk about it yet. But yeah, I be getting into my producing bag, and these guys right here have been real consistent. I think I start producing their podcast at like episode number
15 or 16.
Yeah, and what number y'all at now?
30.
You said 30?
Yeah, we at 30.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, these boys been consistent, man. That's what I like, man. Anybody that's listening right now, if you're trying to get into podcasting, I need you to be consistent. I don't care if you're recording yourself or you got somebody else recording you. Just be a little more consistent. But for those of you that haven't heard, for those that haven't heard y'all podcast yet, what's y'all podcast about and what made y'all start this podcast?
Hey, you want to start it up?
Clash at the Round Table. It's a sports podcast, but I mean we got off topic too. So mainly, man, we came up with an idea, man. We just came up with a podcast, man. We ain't had nothing else to do, so it was like, let's start a podcast and see how it go.
Same reason why I started mine.
Yeah. Didn't realize it was gonna be this fun though.
Yeah.
Especially like I like doing a Clash at the Round Table, but the off-topic one, that's when you could really, I see that we really get in our bag with that one. Like, that one is, like, really fun.
So what's y'all favorite episode that y'all recorded? What's the one that the people that's listening should go and listen to?
I'm going to go with the last one we just did, the Bailey.
Yeah, I like that one, too.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this, and I guess this is from a creative standpoint on that. Like, I feel like your next episode should be always the one that you look forward to. But the last one, it was on point. I ain't gonna flex. Everything set up perfectly for that one episode.
And y'all don't do a lot of interviews.
Nah. So it's like when that one hit, it was just like, all right, yo, we gotta do our research on this one. It's like finding out what we knew and then him adding things to it is just like, okay, cool. Now I got different questions that I didn't even much had for you. Like, now I got it for you now. It's like, let me go ahead and ask these questions. And, like, you still, you know how, like, I think you had said it on one of your episodes, you wanting to, when you leave that person, you want that person to come back. You're like, yeah, I got more questions for you now on this one based off of how this interview went. And I feel like with that one, I got more questions for him if we have him back again.
So, what kind of sports podcast do y'all have? Is it debate form or is it just free flowing?
So I would say it's a little bit of both, because like sometimes it can be on the debating side, and then sometimes it can be like free flowing and stuff like that. You know, where it's like, all right, this is how I really feel about this one topic.
Yeah.
Like on the show, a lot of people will call me biased as hell. And like sometimes I can.
You like Skip, bro. I'm Shannon, you Skip, man.
Hey, that's facts though, because if I hear Ro talking about them damn Seahawks again, I'm like, bruh, ain't nobody worried about them Seahawks but him, and he always gets to it. Speaking of that though, I got a question.
Actually,
what's up with these folks comparing your boy to Megatron? What's going on? He had one good game and now he's Megatron. What happened?
So I wouldn't say he's Megatron, but he can live up to that potential. Like, we did an episode where it was like, who's going to be the next big thing? Mm-hmm. And I think you had AJ Brown, I think, or somebody like that. And I had picked DK because, like, you see the talent in him. Like, bruh, the nigga is a fucking monster.
Baby Brian, that's what Brian said. Once LeBron said it, I'm in.
Hey, baby Brian. So it's like, dude, like, you can see that he has the potential. Like, as long as he's able to stay healthy and continuously put up the numbers he's putting up, hey, he might surpass Megatron.
Oh, that's a bold statement there.
I'm just saying.
So that's what the people can look forward to on Clash at the Round Table. Some very bold statements that I disagree with.
Man, See, Slim, you just gonna disagree because you want to disagree with it. Like, I think Josh, before Cam Newton had signed with the Patriots,
Yeah.
Josh was like, bro, I think Cam's going to the Patriots. Next thing you know, all right, boom. I think it was like 2 weeks, a couple weeks
Yeah,
later.
a couple weeks later.
Here comes the Patriots and Cam Newton.
So now y'all think y'all just Miss Cleo. Y'all predicting y'all predicting everything in sports.
Nah, it's like, I feel like if you know what you're talking about, you feel confident in that shit. Like, with podcasts, the reason why you know so much, because you feel confident in that shit. You know,
Yeah.
like, you could pass off the knowledge. And we done talked about this on and off, you know, the camera where it's like, bruh, Slim knows his shit. Like, if you want to get into this podcasting, like, link up with Slim and all. Like,
I ain't gonna lie though, it took me a minute to like figure out all this podcast and stuff. But only thing I knew when I first started podcasting was I was like, I'm going to record myself. Like I have to.
yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, like that's why I'm always asking y'all like what made y'all pay somebody else to record y'all, because I get it now. Because when I first started, it took me months to figure out these mics and this setup and how I want things, and a lot of money. Like starting out, I brought an interface, and it was just easy to use the interface. You know what? I'm just going to use this interface. But the thing about the interface is it was only a 2-mic interface. So I'm like, now I'm going to get this mixer. Now I got the mixer, and it's like, it's intimidating. It's a lot of buttons. It's like, I don't know how to use it. Got to learn how to use it. So after I figured out all that, I was like, okay, now we can make some money off this. Because like I tell people all the time, if you spend more than $500 on some equipment, it's time to figure out how you get that money back.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like a lot of people run to buy these expensive ass cameras, and I'm like, bro, how you recouping your money?
Yeah.
You buying a camera just to record your pod? You losing.
Yeah.
For real. I would not spend $1,200 on a camera just to record a podcast. My nigga, I'll buy a webcam. For real.
But then you gotta look at the quality of it now.
Yeah, but $1,200?
Yeah.
That's true.
You really just need a basic camera. That's what YouTubers do.
Yeah.
Basic camera.
You can find, dog, you can get you a Canon T2i. It doesn't even have autofocus, and you don't need it because your camera's going to be on the tripod. Yeah. You can put manual focus on there, put it on a tripod, make sure it's focused before you sit down, and boom. And I'm 100% positive you can find one on Marketplace for $200. $200 you can record your pod.
Real quick.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's what I do. People told me I need to stop giving out all this free game, but ain't nobody give it to me. So I'm like, I might as well be that person
for the next generation.
Yeah, and it's a lot of YouTubers that I follow that give out free information. So I'm like, it's just information, dog. I don't know why people want to monetize the information. I get trying to make some money because these bills got to get paid, but ain't really no point of that.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, if y'all guys haven't heard Clash at the Round Table, y'all need to go check it out, man. I produced a podcast, very dope podcast. And Boss doesn't speak much, but he's interesting as hell. When he does speak, make sure y'all follow him on social media. Boss always got a lot to say, dog.
Yo,
he always got a lot to say. Boss, what made you start a YouTube channel too?
Man, I was bored, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was bored. So let me see what I can do, man. I seen the other YouTubers, like, man. To be honest, I think Corey, he motivated me. What is it, CJ? So Smooth, yeah. I seen the channel, his car, like, man, I'm about to start doing this, bro. I just did it.
So, what you got planned for the YouTube channel? Like, what kind of content do you plan on producing in the future? I don't know, man. I thought about starting one with my wife. Yeah, you told me about that.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
That's where the money at, so couple channel. But I gotta get camera first, so I'm just waiting before I drop another video.
Okay. So far you did a couple of travel vlogs. I think you did a food one. And the food one was funny too. Cause I think I did one the same way.
Impossible Waffle,
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't doing no more food videos. So somebody hit me the other day and was like, you need to do the 1 chip challenge. But I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't fucking with that, bro. But when I first was starting, how I first figured out YouTube algorithm, I did the Popeyes chicken sandwich versus the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, and it had got like 1,600 views. That was the most views I had at that time, and I figured it out. I was like, okay, trending topics, whoop. But I fucking hate that video. So anybody that's listening, please don't go look at that video. If the views spike up, I'm deleting that video.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Because I hate that video, bro. I don't like eating on camera. You know, people like enjoy watching people eat on camera. I think it's the weirdest shit in the world.
I watch people eat too.
You do for real,
Yeah,
bro?
man.
What do you get from it? I have to know.
It just be funny, man. Especially the lady we eating Wingstop in Crowd Lake.
Lord.
Me and my wife will watch it, though. It just
So, do you listen for the...
Yeah, I think that's what they like about it.
Man, they be telling they tell you stories and stuff about them. It be interesting. You know what I'm saying? So it's just fun to watch.
But bro,
Can't
so
watch a person eat.
you like eating, right?
Yeah.
So why watch somebody eat? Like I equivalent it to little kids watching people play video games. I don't get that shit neither.
Yeah.
Like why watch somebody? So like why watch somebody eat instead of going to Juicy Crab?
The conversation, man, what they be having.
Oh,
It be
okay.
funny and stuff.
Okay, I get it. So would you have an eating channel?
Nah.
Why not?
Because people do be trying to say jokes and I have to fire them back up.
You don't like the fat jokes, ain't
Bro,
it?
I fire your ass up, man. For real.
Hey, this nigga Boss had me rolling on social media today because like, nah, hold on. Before I even say what he said on social media, it reminds me of like when you young and you like pick on the fat kid.
Yeah.
And the fat kid got the jokes because like he used to getting joked on. So Boss had said on social media, some girl was like, "Oh, since y'all care about politics so much now, join the military." This nigga Boss was like, "I'm overweight, sis." I said, "This nigga just got there beaten into the punch, bro."
Man. Boy, you wild with
Gotta
that
have
one.
fun, man. You only live once, dog.
Yeah, and honestly, dog, like the whole weight thing, it's not what people like think of it as. Like when they see somebody overweight, they automatically just be like, "Oh, this person is unhealthy and they about to die."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you shouldn't worry about your weight, but like that shouldn't be what you put your all into worrying about somebody's weight.
That's true. You got some big people that are actually healthy,
Yeah,
which is
that's
surprising.
true. Because everybody's just built different.
Yeah.
But Boss got the Cash's Boss shirt on, right? And those of you that don't know Boss, that represents exactly who he is. This nigga Boss brought me a book by what's homie name? Gordon Ramsay?
Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey. I don't know why I always call him Gordon Ramsay. Isn't that a chef?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tripping. But Dave Ramsey, because we had a discussion and I was like, credit matters or whatever, and Boss was like, nah, Cash is boss. And I'm like, bruh. So when he got me the book, I read the whole thing in a day. And I was like, bruh, I see why he got me this book. Boss, I want you to speak about why you feel like Cash is boss.
There we go.
That's the fastest way you can build wealth. I mean, think about it. If you had no bills, say if you paid your house off, you got nothing. I don't think you can with that money you paying for rent or mortgage, you can put it in the stock market. You can double your money. So that's why I say Cash is boss.
Bruh, my dog Blue said that investing into stocks ain't nothing but a savings account. How you feel about that?
Nah, you gotta look at the track record. Some stocks have 5 to 80 years track record. You know what I'm saying? You pick in the middle, that stock gonna go.
So, bro, with stocks, when do you know when to pull out? Pause.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you gotta use your judgment. If you think the market gonna keep riding, like Apple, you already know Apple gonna be good. So just keep riding away, or you can do a RRA.
So if I got two bands right now to put into the stock market, do you recommend that I put my two bands into Apple or Tesla?
No. I do $300, $400. You can get a share,
Okay.
a half a share, or something like that.
Why not cash out on those twos?
Why not cash out?
Yeah.
It all depends. It just all depends on the market. I mean, you still got to pay taxes on it. So if you cash out, it's no point of cashing out.
So what's the problem with credit? What don't you like about credit?
I mean, I don't have no problem with credit, but it's just like I'm paying the banks more than what they offer. So if I get a house for $300,000, they gonna double me. So I'm gonna be paying $600.
Yeah.
If I had the money, I just can pay $300 straight up. I'm saving $300,000. I can invest that somewhere else. I can buy real estate or something, a condo, and double my money back. So I put $300 in, I can get $900.
But hold up, my bad. Before we get into the topic, because y'all know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
But what podcast do y'all listen to? Because I know a lot of people that podcast, they claim they don't listen to podcasts,
Yeah,
and I think it's so weird.
I listen to all day.
Okay, Ro, did you start listening to podcasts before you start podcasting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, Josh put me on some other podcasts that was like, all right, cool. Then, you know, he had told me, it's like, yo, check this one out. Like, Boss, like, I can't say with Boss, like, he's well in the podcast, for real.
Okay.
Like, and, like, you do, like, now, this is one thing I don't suggest people to do that listens to podcasts. Don't listen to a podcast and then try to record your own podcast.
Yeah. Because you start stealing their ideas and topics and shit.
Like, you start sounding like them, like, nah. Do it like when you're getting ready to go for a walk or something like that, or working out, cleaning up. That's when I find time to listen to podcasts, when I'm at work.
So what's your favorite podcast to listen to?
Right now, I'm going to say on Shannon Sharp right now. I like his podcast.
Yeah, he been going in, and he just started like a couple weeks ago, right? Yeah, he been going
Shannon
in.
Sharp has a good one, though.
Before that, it was Dave Ramsey. Well, I still listen to him.
That nigga fuck with Dave Ramsey, bro. It's something about him and his Cassius bullshit.
Me gonna get a whole shirt that's represent Dave Ramsey, bro.
Bro, you listen to him every day?
Yeah.
Damn, dog. He be spitting the Bible to you, ain't it? The Cash Bible.
Nah, he straight up with him. I mean, he straight up. He
Yeah.
gonna tell you how it is.
Bro, who your favorite podcast to listen to?
I mess with the Shannon Sharp one, and also
Oh, yeah, y'all boys like sports.
Yeah.
I started getting with Dangerous Russ one too. Like, that one's nice. Now, I can't say one that is local that I really do listen to. It's yours, actually. Like,
I appreciate that.
Like, I be waiting for one of your shits to drop. Like the one that you did with Maine, I was like, all right, niggas in their bags with this one.
You talking about the last one, the election day?
Yeah, I was like, they in their bags with this one.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of didn't want to do that one because I was talking about me not voting.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know everybody about to go in. Like, bro, you so ignorant, you don't vote. But, bro, I was just spitting my truth, bro. Like, bro, I'm just not a fan of voting, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, you
I'm
wanna know
sorry.
what's funny?
What?
So that podcast did a huddle with my staff that particular day, and I was like, all right, cool. So what y'all think about the election? Just to stir them up.
Which should never happen in the workplace.
Exactly. So I was like, what y'all think about the election? There's like, yeah, I think, you know, Biden is this, da-da-da-da. I'm like, so what made y'all really want to vote? There's like, so Ro, did you vote? Nah. It's like, then why are we having this conversation? I was like, did you do any type of research whatsoever? It's like, nah, you know, I just don't like Trump because he's a dick. So you basically wasted your vote. That's what you're telling me. Man, we was in there for like a whole hour talking about that. Calling myself, I'm like, hey, yo, your staff ready to go? Yeah, they ready to go.
But, bro, you do know there's people that died for your right to vote, right?
Yes.
Bro, I'm so tired of hearing that, dog. I know, bro. I know. But just me, I just didn't feel comfortable. And just so happened today, like I said on my pod, the day of election day, I wake up to Trump at a rally and people screaming, LeBron James sucks. I said, oh yeah, Trumpito, you out of there. You had me till you did that. You had me. And I was gonna say this. I think I said this on Twitter today, dog. When I was younger, the weirdest thing in the world to me as far as politics went was black Republicans. I used to be like, bro, how the hell is you black and you're a Republican? Today, the weirdest thing in the world to me is black Democrats.
Yeah.
I'm a black Democrat.
You a black Democrat? Why are you a black Democrat though?
The policies, man. I don't make that type of money, so the policy you have, I mean, like I was arguing with a Trump supporter today. They was telling me why they voted for Trump. They was like, they against females killing their baby and guns, right? That's the only reason why they don't want nobody to take their guns. So that's mainly why the reason they vote for Trump.
It's funny. It's funny you just said that because I seen something else on Twitter. It was a girl. She reposted something a guy said, and he said, "If you get raped, you should keep that baby because it's still your baby."
Yeah.
Nah.
And it's not even that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have no super opinions about abortions, but I don't understand why us as men we sitting here talking about abortions.
Yeah.
Like
That's
that's
why I
not a topic that's for me.
That's why I told her, I said that's for females. I can't
Yeah.
I can't really speak on because I ain't in a body.
Bro, it's kind of like when you dealing with a chick and like, you know, everybody done had that conversation with a chick like, man, I don't think we should do this shit right here. Like, ultimately, you can't make the decision. You can tell her what you want, but
But it's still gonna happen.
yeah, it's her decision. Like, what she wants with that, that's hers.
Yeah.
So, whenever I hear, like, men real gun-ho on, no, like, bro, I got a homeboy. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want people bashing him, but he's like that, bro. Yeah. Like, he's like, nah, I don't fuck with abortions. They need to keep their babies. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, why you care about that shit so much? You can't give birth.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
That's the only thing that's weird to me. And as far as guns, bro, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, boss. We live in the South.
Yeah.
You need your shit.
I fuck with the gun rights, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said that. I don't know if y'all listen to my podcast then, but the run for governor. I said on my podcast, I said Stacey Abrams is going to lose because she's trying to take guns away from in the South. That's an automatic loss.
It's just like weed though. If weed not legal, people gonna find a way if they take up guns away. So
Bro,
it
can
really
we
don't
speak
matter.
about that a little bit? Oregon just legalized all drugs.
Yeah, I see what
Even
coke
crack cocaine.
Yeah,
They legalized
I
all
saw that.
drugs.
Nah.
And I said that before because I said it a while ago on the pod, but I think I was drunk as hell on the pod. People probably didn't think I was serious. I was like, drugs need to be legal.
Yeah.
Mexico, don't look at Mexico. Mexico got some crazy shit going on as far as the cartel running the country. But as far as like people getting locked up for drugs and prostitution and all this crazy
They
shit.
gonna find it anyway. So
So
it don't
you
matter.
say that everything as far as like prostitution and drugs should just be legal across the board?
Yeah. As far as personal use, I'm not saying you should be running around here trying to sell drugs, but bruh, especially prostitution. And I'm strong on prostitution. Now, this drug thing, you might can change my mind about this drug thing.
Yeah.
But prostitution, oh nah, nobody can change their mind. My mama couldn't sit here and change my mind about no prostitution. Like, bruh, if Shawty wants to sell that ass and I want that ass,
gonna sell it,
you not stopping me, bruh.
Yeah,
And you not stopping her.
That's true.
it's the same thing like OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh man.
OnlyFans is legal.
Yeah.
But so you mean to tell me I can virtually put $5 in this girl's virtual wallet and I can watch her finger herself?
Or get fucked.
Yeah, but I can't leave the bar on a long night after goddamn my ungrateful ass kid just wrecked his brand new car I got him. Yeah. I would be the ungrateful kid. But anyway, I can't leave that bar drunk and go get me some $50 head.
Yeah,
Like, and who am I harming by doing
It's
this?
gonna be double standard to everything. So it's like
Yeah.
you gonna have some people out there. Oh, I think it shouldn't happen because I got kids or something like that.
Bro, as long as it's behind closed doors and nobody
shouldn't
can
really
see
matter.
it, and you're using the proper safety precautions,
But I don't think
it shouldn't matter.
meth is that shit horrible, bro.
You said what?
Meth, I don't think no.
Meth?
It shouldn't be legal. No meth. That shit kill people, bro.
They shouldn't.
Any drugs can kill people though.
Yeah.
Not like
Meth
weed.
meth is 100% man-made, so I get it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, bro. People just be doing some weird shit. Like, meth labs be getting busted in front of schools. So, brother, dog, no matter what we do, dog, it's going to always be these little small outliners. You know what I'm saying? So, we can't, like, just pinpoint everything, but that's just with everything. Like, we make laws as we go. You know what I'm saying? As we should. But anyway, let's get back to Cash's boss. And boss in this credit thing. So, boss, you don't fuck with credit at all? Like, you ain't never put nothing on credit?
My house, that's it.
Okay.
Like if I make big purchases, I'll probably do that at my house.
Oh, so you do fuck with credit. You just...
I mean, if I ain't got the money,
thing.
if I ain't got the money, of course I'm gonna use it.
But cash is just boss. Though.
Like if I'm trying to get a car or something, I'm gonna save the money and buy it. I'm gonna buy cash money.
Oh, so you wouldn't put a car on credit?
Nah.
Why not?
If I got the money for it, I mean, I'm gonna pay it for cash.
So, what if you decide 10 years from now, like, you know what? Bro, I'm about to go ahead and get that Corvette. Fuck it. You gonna save up that $100,000 to get that
I probably
Corvette
have it in my own investments account, so I just pull it out there.
and buy that car cash?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. This is where I disagree with you at. Paying cash for a car is like the worst investment in the world.
I always drive old cars anyway, so
Oh yeah,
I
so
don't
you
know
wouldn't
about
be in
that.
that situation.
No, not till I feel like I can make a certain amount of money. I buy a new car, but my car out there 2002, bro. I had that shit for 10 years.
Yeah. So,
So material stuff don't really matter to me, man.
but you said you did finance your house though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't had no choice about that.
So let's talk about this post right here. This post says, the original post says, "Can we stop saying homeowner if you paying a mortgage? Your ass is renting too." And somebody reposted and it said, "On God, miss them mortgage payments, and you are defaulted on that loan too. Be humble. You are not the owner yet. The bank is."
That person who said that is a silly ass person. First and foremost.
I ain't speaking on Buddy because I know him. I don't know him personally, but I know of him. I'm not gonna speak on him too much, but yeah,
That's a silly post.
yeah. As far as that post goes, that shit is crazy. So, boss, what's your take on that post though? Is you still pay mortgage on your house, right? Is your house yours or is it the bank's?
It's the banks. But I can sell it right now. I can get money from it.
So it's both of y'all's now.
Yeah.
All right.
Or I
So
can rent it out. I can rent it out.
as far as the whole mortgage and the house is insured and all this credit stuff goes, I hate when people say something is insured because you're financing it.
Yeah.
And most of the time, the people that say that are people that ain't got shit.
Yeah.
I've learned that, especially like when I was younger, because I got a house and a car young. So, especially cars, and I done burnt through cars, but I don't feel like talking about that shit. But it's always your friends will be like, "Oh, that ain't his. He financed it."
Yeah.
Like, what, my nigga?
Yeah.
I got the keys.
They don't be caring.
Because they say the same thing with cars. Like, if you finance your car, they be like, "Oh, that's not yours. You're paying on it. That car can get repoed." Okay, so what? What does that mean, bro? Like, and what's the odds I'm not gonna make these payments?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like I said it on my last pod. Like I done been in situations where I done missed payments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's not yours. So all these people that doesn't believe that the house is yours. So what are they gonna do? Are they gonna just
Take it away.
No, I'm saying like, are they just gonna be paying rent the rest of their life because they feel like everybody is paying rent?
I love people like that.
Yeah,
I love people like that.
because you can rent your shit out and make money off of them.
Yeah.
Bruh, I was told when I was young that paying rent is like flushing down $800 down the toilet every month, and I never understood it.
When you like, I look at it like this: when you paying rent, you kind of just wasting your time because you just really paying for somebody else's house.
Yeah,
When you could really get it your own.
It's nothing wrong with it, but you gotta be in a position like you want to buy a house. If you struggling month to month, I don't advise nobody to buy a house right now.
yeah,
Like when we first got our house, bro, the air conditioner went out. You know what I'm saying? So you might have to spend couple $1,000 to get it fixed, or $75 for they can just rig it up until you have the money. It's stuff gonna happen in the house, man. It's just like a car. Stuff gonna happen. So you just gotta have a little bit of money when you have a house. Then when you buy a house, you gotta get a lawyer. You gotta do all that stuff, bro.
So, is it worth financing a house or renting a house or renting an apartment?
I think it is.
And why you say
If
that?
you're in the military, I don't think it's worth it.
Why you say that?
Because you're gonna keep going. You don't know where you're gonna be stationed at, so you really lose
But what
money.
if you?
Yeah.
What if you leave it to your family?
You don't know if they're gonna pay it or not.
But what if it's your mom's that you having to do?
Mom's probably already got a house. I was just saying.
Yeah, especially if she that age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
got a house prior to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I just think that post was silly, man.
I mean, it is silly because it's like, bruh, so what? I'm just supposed to keep paying his rent because you feel like that's not. And like, I think, so first off, I'm going to just say this. A house, let's say a good house that you really want. I'm not even gonna put it at that. I'm gonna put it at $120,000. How many people do y'all know got $120,000 they can just pull out cash right now?
Not many.
It ain't gonna be many.
I know of maybe 3 or 4 people, and I know of them. These aren't people that I like be around every day that I know like personally. I know of like 3 or 4 people. So nobody's just walking around with $100,000 disposable cash. So that's why you finance things. And then on top of that, what I think a lot of people don't understand as far as credit goes is like America was built off debt. This nigga Donald Trump is in debt. But since he been in office, they said he done paid like almost $300 million off of his debt.
Think he done signed some stuff.
And he ain't been paying no taxes.
Exactly.
And he worth $4 billion. $5 billion now. $5 billion.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. So it's like, bruh, that's just the way of the land, bruh. Like, you know, I understand the cash is boss, but you gotta have the credit too, bruh.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah, so as far as them saying that, it's just silly, bruh. And it's just like, Boss was just talking about the YouTuber that he likes. Those guys that have those car YouTubers, they say it all the time. They say, bruh, I finance these cars and I rent these cars out. So if I buy a car for $200,000, I'm going to rent it out for what? Like $500 a day, and my monthly on it is, hold on, did I say the car was 500,000? We gonna say 200,000. 200,000, and the monthly for it'll be like $2,600, and they rent it out for $500. And let's say they renting it out 5 days a week, so they done made the money to pay the note the first week. So let's say they enjoy it on the weekend, they rent it out the next week. Now they just making residual income.
That's true.
So that's kind of like with a house, like, you know,
Like
some of this is just investments. You said what?
Fake it till you make it.
It's not even much
Yeah.
fake it till you make it. I guess for me, I look at it like it depends on what you put your value in.
Yeah,
Like
it's an investment though.
Yeah, some people like will go out, stand online for some J's, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, just to get them shit. Others, nah, I just get that shit at a lower price. Boom. Well, I'm not into that. It just depends on where you put your value at.
But as far as the investment goes, it's like you can make the money back off of it. So it's like you're not losing money. And even if you don't want to invest it, think about buying a house that you live in is also an investment. People don't even look at that because it's like, okay, you're paying, let's say you're paying you and your girl, y'all paying $850 a month for this apartment. And y'all find this nice condo that y'all really want, and it's on the market for $120,000. The mortgage payment is $650. The insurance is another $150. So ultimately, you paying $800 still.
True.
So now you still paying $800, but the difference between you renting and you paying $800 for that mortgage is now you got equity into this house. So you stay in this house for 10 years and you decide after you done had a kid and it's too small for you, you're like, you know what? It's time to sell. And now the value of the house done went up. So you originally paid $120 for it, and let's say it's in an up and coming area like Grovetown, and now the house is worth $160. So now you got $70,000 worth of equity, and you go buy a $200,000 house, and you ain't even got to put a down payment down because you got so much equity.
That's the same thing what we gonna do. That same idea I had. Save up the money we have. We might can pay it cash with the next house we get.
Yep.
That's what we did.
It depends.
Or you can keep that house and rent it out.
Yeah.
Depends on people's opinion. Obviously, the person that posts that, they don't see it that way.
Then the big factor is when people think like that, certain houses you gotta get in a certain market, like Evans and Grovetown is a coming on area.
Yeah.
That gonna sell.
True.
You know what I'm saying? If you sell in Augusta, certain parts ain't gonna sell.
Nah.
I mean, if
like
you
the
try to
bottom
get a house in Peach Orchard Road, come on, man, it really ain't gonna sell like that.
Nah.
People don't think about that. They just get stuff and don't know.
Yeah, that post is real silly though, dog. And I'm tired of hearing people like down talk credit and down talk people's accomplishment, because at the end of the day, dog, if it takes a lot to get a house. It takes a lot to get a car. So if you're able to accomplish those things, you shouldn't shoot somebody down like, oh, he financed that car. Like, bro, you don't know what that man did for that car. That man could have had bad credit and had to put down 20% for that car.
True.
You just never know. And 20% is actually a lot.
That's why I don't argue with folks no more. I just let them. I don't even go. I don't argue with them. That's their life.
Bro, I'm with you on this. Like, do you, boss? Because you be getting into it with people online.
Hey, he be going that with, man, for real with you, like, I see, like, you really be going at it with, it's like, bro, Josh, shut the hell up. Don't do it. And, like, you know, like, you could almost tell when boss is getting ready to get online, you're like, yeah, he's finna argue with this person. He's gonna argue with that person. Then later on, he's gonna tell you about it. Like, man, this nigga here.
Cause I know them personally. I'm like, bro, you ain't got a flexer for the internet, bro. Like, why is you flexing? Like, if you doing this and that, if you making a lot of money, why you arguing with me? You know what I'm saying? If you a millionaire, why you arguing with a person who make 40, 30,000?
I mean, he might got the time for it.
That's what I understand, man.
I think people flex like that, especially on the internet, because they like real insecure about something.
Yeah.
Cause I got friends that do that. Like, I got friends that ain't got nowhere to live, but you can never tell by the internet. Them niggas be on the internet going in. You hear me? They be going in, bro. Like, life is just good. Yeah. And I be like, bro, I think that shit is a sickness, bro.
Yeah, you gotta
like,
be
for real.
You don't have it. You don't have it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I ain't rich, bro. I'm trying to get there.
Yeah. Cause I get on this podcast every week and tell these folks the truth. Like, bro, before we start recording, I was outside smoking that stogie and talking to y'all, and I was telling y'all, like, you know, the whole 9 to 5 versus entrepreneurship thing. A lot of people like listen to me talking my podcast and they think that like, oh, Slim don't fuck with that 9 to 5 shit. Yeah. Nah, that's not what it is. It's just for me personally, like, I'd rather just make my own money, but I do know how hard it is to wake up every day and create your own work. Yeah. And I don't think people see that right there. Like, boss, you was just saying, you was like, man, I'm just really tired of working for people.
Yeah, man, it's like you coming to the job every day, you know you hate, you making them rich, and you getting just peanuts. You not even getting half of what they make, man.
Yeah.
So it's like
much to work.
It's like you getting stressed out for a job, don't even care about you. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like that, man.
But it is for some people. Like for me, I done took the approach where it's like, man, I'm just here.
Yeah.
So I don't get fined type approach.
That's how I am too, man.
Like, I'm just here. Like, and like it's funny to me because like when you think about it, you really don't think in the moment. Yeah. But when you're there at work, you're like, you say some of the dumbest shit. Like I do say some of the dumbest shit. It's like, bruh, I just work here. I don't know what's going on. I just work here.
It's like
I'm just here.
It's like a routine, man. You been next thing you know, you 50 years old, still at the same job, still mad, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to do something different, man.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta take the feelings out of that shit. I know for me, like I took the feelings out of it. Like, bruh, it's work life and then it's my personal life. What I do on my personal time, I'm having fucking fun. Yeah. Fuck all that,
bro. That's how I feel at 9 to 5s. Like, whenever I work the 9 to 5 in my life, I'm like, bro, I'm just here. Yeah. So whatever somebody tell me to do while I'm there, I got you. Whatever you want me to do, I got you, bro. Because I just don't care.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, you never smile. What am I smiling for?
Yeah, like I'm here, bro.
I hate y'all. Like, come on, man. Real, I hate y'all.
He said, I hate y'all.
Like, why you never smile, Josh? For what? Bruh. I don't want to be here. I'd rather be finding ways for clothes or something, man.
Dude, I can't even flex. Like, for me, I would have had to make you smile, bro. Like, I don't know, because, like, for me, like, I done seen both sides of it. When you're working, then when you're a manager, when you're a manager, you try to tell people, like, man, come on, get these pep talks and stuff like that. Then you realize, like, bro, I'm giving these niggas pep talks, and I really don't feel like giving these niggas pep talks.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
I work alone, though, man. It's like,
still, you gotta smile for the customer, though. Like, go ahead and show that pearly white.
Nah, dog. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I ain't never had a job I liked in my life, so I can't really talk about that. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Even when I had jobs that I was excited about, and I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be it right here. This is gonna change my life. Yeah. I fucking hated that job. Damn. That's why I realized early that the 9 to 5 life just ain't for me, dog. Yeah. It just is not for me, bro. Yeah. And I honestly suck at that too. Like, Boss said something earlier today that I really definitely resonated with. I was like, nah, he was like, He was like, I'm sitting here working for these people and they dumb as hell. Like, I know I can do this job 30 times better. Bro, half the jobs I had, it was the same situation. Especially when you have a job and you doing they work.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I'm over here making $10 an hour and I'm doing this person work that makes $200,000 a year.
Bro, I just had a worker go over that like a couple days ago. So we wound up getting another area in the hospital called PACU. And in PACU, they're making like anywhere between $14, $15 an hour. Mind you, got the others, my housekeepers and stuff like, they're making like $13, maybe $12. So I had one of my workers there. I was like, yo, why in the fuck hell we gotta go take over that area? And these niggas making money more than us sitting on their ass. I don't want to do it. And it's like, you think about it, like, yeah, he do got a point there. Like, but nigga, you gonna have to do it regardless. It's just the lay of the land. For real, for real.
But, okay, let's say, I hate talking about problems and not talking about solutions. So somebody that's listening right now and they hate their job, like y'all just said, how do you think this person can go about like starting their own thing? Like, kind of like with y'all. Y'all both still work though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all both still work, but y'all just started a podcast, and y'all obviously have ambitions of one day being able to quit your job and you know doing something full time, even if it's not podcasting, doing something full time. Like, what made y'all realize, hey, this job isn't what it's all cracked up to be, and let me try to at least step out there and do something, especially something in like the creative field, because you know it's kind of hard to do something you're not making money off of.
COVID-19.
Y'all started y'all pod before COVID, though, right?
It was February. It was about to happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's really the worst time to start something too, like right for the COVID.
Like for me, it wasn't even much about the whole COVID thing. For me, it was like, all right, I want other ways to make money that way.
Yeah.
I don't have to be at this one set job. I can sit on my ass and have a strong revenue coming in, and I ain't gotta do nothing. Wake up, butt ass naked, looking at the sun like, what do I want to do today?
You sound like me. I ain't trying to piss nobody off right now that go to a 9 to 5 and hate it, but I'm just about to tell you some real shit. Yeah. Some days I wake up in my boxers. I might be butt naked, but I'll put some boxers on and I'll go into my humidor. For those of you that don't know what a humidor is, it's a box that keeps cigars fresh. Yeah. And I grab me a nice little mini cigar that probably take like 30 minutes to smoke, grab my laptop, go outside, light my cigar, open the laptop, respond to some emails, edit some photos, send those photos off. And now it's like noon. And I'm like, all right, today I think I want to eat me some tomato soup. I love tomato soup. Yeah. For those of you listening. But bro, honestly, and I told y'all before, like I used to make twice as much money as I make now, but I'm 10 times happier.
Yeah.
Because like I had to learn, bro. I used to be one of them like super money hungry people. Yeah. I had to learn that it's not about the money, dog. It's about what really makes you happy and what you need out of life. Like I was just talking to somebody before we start recording about cars, and I told you like the person asked me, was that my dream car? Which was interesting because my dream car is a Ferrari Spider. For anybody that's listening that want to cop me a Ferrari Spider, but like I don't care about material stuff like I used to. Yeah. So when I copped that car, I was in a different place in my life. Now I'm like, bruh, you could probably give me a Kia Soul, I'll be straight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's the fact when you get older, like ways of thinking change a lot.
Yeah.
Like I know when I was young, I was like, man, you know what? Fuck all this shit.
Yeah,
like
I was Jordans in there.
Yeah, like I was more reckless with money versus now. It's like I don't really need this shit.
Yeah. I was thinking like, man, if I would just save up money back then.
Man, like where would I be at now?
Bro, I say this story all the time. Like the day I realized that I spent too much money on stupid shit, bruh. This nigga Damo, he gonna laugh if he hear this. Bruh, I used to wake up every other Saturday morning and haul ass to the store and buy the Jordans that came out.
That was me.
Bro, I didn't even like all them bitches that came out. Like, I really only like 3s and 11s, and that's probably it.
Yeah.
6s, I like 6s. They all right. Yeah. But like the rest of them, I don't really care about them. But I bought every pair that came out. Yeah. Most of the time, I sold them. Because that was before all these niggas started the resale game, so I could cop a pair of Jordans for $140 and sell them bitches for $250. Yeah. Because ain't nobody reselling, ain't no StockX, wasn't none of that. But one day I realized I was like, okay, I'm spending this much money on shoes, I'm spending this much money on liquor. I'm about to just chill for a little while. Yeah. And I chilled for a couple months, bro. I had enough money to pay off one of my student loans, which it wasn't a lot though. It was only like $2,000. Pay off one of my student loans, and I brought some rims for my car. Yeah, see. From just not buying Jordans and not drinking all my money up and going out.
See, you'll be surprised what you can say.
Yeah, it's just about being grown too, and like just getting your priorities in order. Oh, yeah, and I was only 20 years old. Yeah, literally 20. And I was thinking about that because I was about to go off to college too to get my bachelor's degree. And I was just like, I got to change some stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you just doing too much stupid stuff. But recently I was thinking about doing a video too, and I still might do it, about like the ugly side of being an entrepreneur. Because I think how we was just talking right now, too many people talk about like the beauty of entrepreneurship. Like, oh, you get to wake up butt naked. You get to make your own schedule. You can take your own days off.
I don't know. Sometimes you might make 5,000. Next day you might make 0, bro.
Man, I was just telling somebody. I was just telling somebody recently. I was like, I'm not gonna use them as an example. I'll use myself. So like, let's say one day this week, and I'll just say it. I'll be transparent here. One day this week, I made $30. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't tripping because, like, I know how it is being an entrepreneur. Yeah. Then the next day, I made a couple $100. Yeah. And I was like, that's just what come with it. The person I was talking to, they didn't have no bookings for the whole week. Yeah. And they kind of was like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of stressed out. I don't really know what to do. I was like, bro, as an entrepreneur, you got to save money because you know those days going to come. Yeah. So it's just all about your lifestyle.
It's just like investing, too. That's why a lot of people don't invest. They lose money, then they want to pull their money. Just keep riding away. Yeah. It's going to add up, man. 20, 30 years, like, dang, man, I got 500,000 in my account. Mm-hmm.
But people, I don't think people, it's all about the expectation because a lot of them want their money right there. Yeah,
everyone want to get rich right now. Yeah.
But it's a grind to it. Yeah. Because, like, I remember when we first started off with Clash, it was just like, all right, we ain't making nothing from this.
I was going to be honest, I was going to quit, bro.
Man, I kind of felt
quitting
that.
podcasting, dog.
Already?
No, when we first started, like, man, I ain't finna do this no more. We ain't getting no plays like that. We ain't selling it. I'm about to quit, man.
Man, it was a struggle. And, like, for me, I know, like, I'm humble about the shit. Like, I had told Josh about it. I was like, bro, like, it's crazy because, like, when we started, it was like, bro, ain't shit going right. This messed up, and it's like, bruh, this shit ain't right. Then you sit back now, you like, damn.
We used to get like 5 plays. Like now we getting like close to 200. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep grinding, man.
Yeah, it's a grind, and like if you ain't in it for that grind, you should not try to do the entrepreneurship.
Yeah, you're not gonna get rich off podcasts straight. You know what I'm saying? Right now.
Yeah, people especially not with the market how it is right now. Yeah.
But that's with anything though. Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, that shit just made me happy as hell hearing y'all talk about like as far as the play thing because the biggest thing that people don't know about podcasting is it's about consistency. Yeah. I know I said that earlier, but it doesn't matter if one person is listening to you or 100 people is listening to you. You still gotta like give it your all. Exactly. Like it's 100,000 people listening. Yeah. And people don't understand that. They think, like y'all just said, they think they're supposed to be a success overnight because honestly, we live in that environment right now. Yeah. Bruh, a celebrity doesn't mean shit anymore.
Hell no.
And a lot of people don't understand this, but it doesn't mean shit to be a celebrity, dog. Yeah. Literally anybody can be a celebrity. I can get online right now and go downtown. I can get my camera, go downtown and run downtown butt naked and jump on top of somebody's car and somebody can beat the shit out of me and I'll be a celebrity tomorrow morning.
Yeah. That is true.
It's just that easy. But it's like, do you want to be famous for that? Yeah. Like, do you want to be the nigga, I forgot, Boonk Gang. Do you want to be Boonk Gang?
He don't even do it no more.
Yeah.
Man, that man life was fucked up at one point though.
He changed his name and now he got a YouTube channel where he just talk about life.
Yeah, depressed, man.
Yeah. So do you want to be that person or do you want to be somebody that's here for the long haul?
Yeah.
Because me personally, I'm here for the long haul, dog.
Exactly.
And I don't care what it's going to take. And honestly, like, I'm also one of them people, like I say it all the time, a man's supposed to have purpose. Yeah. So, like, if you don't have a purpose, you ain't really got shit. Mm-hmm. So I have to wake up every day and be working towards something. Yeah. Honestly, if I would have recorded my first podcast episode and that bitch had 100,000 views and Spotify called my phone the same day and was like, "Hey Slim, we trying to give you $20,000 to come to Spotify." Yeah. I probably I'll feel weird, like, damn dog, I ain't accomplished shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta work towards something, bro. Everybody wants this shit for nothing.
Exactly. And for me, I feel like I said, I feel like people don't even much see the bad side of it. Like those ups and downs where it's just like, bro, what I'm gonna talk about, what I'm gonna do with this, how this play out, this video ain't do this, that video ain't do that. Yeah. And it's like, should I stop? Should I not stop? Yeah. Cause like you really gotta look at your plays too in a sense. Cause it's like, all right, this video may not did. For instance, like the one that we put out this week, awesome plays. But the one that we put out last week, it's like damn, what the hell? What did we do wrong on this one? What did we do right on that one? Like you always trying to chase that I want to say, not viewership, but like, what can I do to make this one a success versus, you know, what I did wrong on this one? Type flow, in a sense.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Chasing those views and those plays, bro. Yeah, that shit'll get you in a horrible headspace. Because you might fuck around and end up doing some shit you ain't supposed to do. Worrying about some views.
Yeah.
I know, because like I just told y'all, the chicken sandwich video. I probably should delete that shit because I hate that video, bro. Bro, I hate that video, dog. Just like Boss was talking about getting him and his wife on the YouTube thing. And see, I feel why he would do it, and I think he should. But me personally, when it come to like relationship channels, I'd be like, it just ain't for me. It's not my lane. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't feel comfortable with it. But and you said your wife, she not really comfortable doing it yet neither.
She said she got to work on it. She don't like talking like that. She quiet. So
do y'all like watch couples channels together? Yeah. And what she think about them? She like them?
She love it. She love Queen. She love Clarence.
Oh,
she love
Queen and Clarence.
Yeah, she love that.
They be tripping. That's the girl that sang and the nigga with the beard.
Yeah.
That's probably the only couple channel I know too. I'm glad you said that one.
Rissa and Quan, she like that. That's her favorite one too.
Yeah, I don't know them.
Rissa and Quan, they from New York.
What they look like?
She Puerto Rican. He black dude
with dreads, long dreads.
Nah, he got curly hair.
Oh nah, I don't know him. I know a nigga with some dreads. He probably ain't got a couple channel, but it's a nigga with some dreads, and he be like arguing with some girl, and he always be saying like some crazy ass shit to her.
It's a lot of YouTubers now,
bro. It's a lot of shit on YouTube, period, bro. But the YouTube game is a grind, though, dog. Just like with this podcast shit, it's just a grind. It just honestly, I can't even tell you what it take now.
Yeah, people like stupid stuff, so they don't like real stuff.
Yeah, and that's why I be shocked, like how well my podcast do. Yeah. And that's what I was gonna ask y'all, like. Have y'all got to a point where like you feel like you put out your best work and nobody listened to it? Y'all hit that point yet?
Sometimes, yeah.
It's like, man, I know I did my homework on this one. Like this shit. And then when it done, it's like, bro, what the fuck?
I'm gonna tell y'all, I've done podcasts where matter of fact, I did a podcast this year. I ain't gonna say who it is because I still work with them. But I did a podcast this year, dog, and I was like, "This is probably the best podcast I did this year."
Yeah.
And it didn't get no plays, bro.
Dang.
Like none. And the person who was on the pod didn't share it. And I was like, I just wasted my time. And that's what happened when I first started podcasting, because you know I've been podcasting for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And I started noticing that a lot of people want to be a part of it just because they think it's cool. Like they see these microphones, they see the light, they see the cameras, and they like, oh, this shit cool. I want to be a part of it. But they all pitch you the same thing. Like, I want to get on your podcast and help you grow your podcast. But ultimately, they just want to see themselves on TV.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's stupid because you can go make your own YouTube channel and record a video on your phone and upload it. You want to see yourself on TV. Don't come over here wasting my time.
They don't want to do the grind. That's the whole
Bro,
thing.
it take 2 seconds to make a YouTube channel. All you need is a Google email.
Yeah.
That's all you need. You need a Google email and you can have a channel and just they send you the verification email. All you have to do is click the link. YouTube channel up. Record a stupid video on your phone.
And you're good to go.
Put it up there, upload. Watch yourself on TV. Don't hit me up. But you know, I'm in a different place now though. But don't hit me up like. But it's crazy when I first started how everybody thought like, oh, Slim is doing his thing. Like they don't know how rough this road has been, boy. Like it's funny. Boss was talking about he felt like quitting. Shit, I felt like quitting a couple months ago, bro. Which episode you was on that made you feel like quitting though, and like what was going on?
What episode it was? I think it was episode 14. I was like, man, that sound, man. Second, I was like,
Y'all back to the sound.
Man, I was like, that's embarrassing, man, because people I know they hit me up, man. This, you know what I'm saying? I'm out there arguing about, nah, man, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's embarrassing. You got to tell them why the sound bad. Hey, man, y'all podcast trash, bro.
Man, for me, I don't even.
And you was pushing it too, huh?
Yeah, I kept pushing it, sharing everything, man.
Nah, I think it was, for me, it was after that argument that we had.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh, I was like, nah, this nigga just played himself on that one. Fuck that.
Hold on, for the people listening, y'all talking about the person that produced y'all podcast before me name was Gooseby, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first podcast that y'all did with me, the title of the podcast was Under New Management, right?
Yeah, episode 16.
That was the argument. Like, right before that argument, it was just like, bruh, like, nah, I was kind of like on the edge. I'm like, but it's like, all right, you know, I got an obligation with boss.
Yeah, I think we was gonna give it up. We was really gonna quit, bro.
Yeah, cause like me and him, we really, cause it's like at one point it was like Josh like, bro, nah, this ain't right. I was like, bro, just come on, just stay the course, we got this. Then he had to do it with me. It was like, I'm like, bro, like, nah. It's like, nah, we got this, come on. Yeah. Then it was like at the point where both of us just like, something got to give.
that we came to record with you. He went on vacation, so I don't know. It must have been God or something. And we came back. We came back to record with him, and we was like, man, bro, like we can't do this no more, dog. We quit, man. That just pay Slim, bro. We go with him, man. He's like, all right, let's do it, man.
Damn, I fucked y'all team up. Hold on. So let me get this correct. So he went on vacation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all came to record with me so y'all can have an episode for the week.
Yeah.
Then y'all went back to him. Yeah. What did he say about the episode y'all recorded with me though?
Check this out. He was like, yeah, you know, I could get that quality. I was like, bro, if you can't get that quality, we not dropping it.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I got it.
So we came back. He brought mics, cameras. He took us to lunch. He paid us. We was like, all right, okay.
See, I ain't know none of this.
Yeah, he gave us all that. We was like, all right. It was like he really gave us a check. So it was like, all right. Then he sent us the episode. It was like some Tyler Perry play or some shit, bro.
Bro, it's how he sent it though, because he's like, because this is what he told me. He's like, man, hey, because I was like, yo, I want to see the video, because we had the YouTube page up. Then I was like, yo, you got to send me the video, that way we can upload it. He's like, all right, I'm gonna send it to you. So waiting. Boss hit me up. Hey, he sent you that shit yet? Nah. Waiting. Mind you, I'm at work now. I'm like, boss, I don't think he finna send this shit.
That shit on USB cord, dog.
Hey, he like, hey, yo, I got it on the USB cord. It's in the mailbox. It's at 12 o'clock when I got off to go get the shit. So I'm like, looked at it. Boss was, I think he was asleep at the time. Yeah. Man, I woke up extra early just to talk to this nigga. Like, boss, bro, this is a no-go. He's like, what? What's going on? It's a no-go. look at this shit. FaceTime him, I'm like, bro, look at this shit. He's like, yeah, this shit is terrible. Nah.
You know the
bruh.
intro song, what you have on your podcast? He put it on a video.
What you mean?
You know, like the intro, how you do our stuff, the intro song?
Yeah.
It was on video playing. That Protect the Brand, he played on the video. I was like, I can't do this no more. Bro.
Oh, I know what he did. He mixed down one audio version. I mean, one audio file, and he used that for the video.
Yep.
So it was just the same file.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't do that. I know exactly
After
what
that, I
that
was
is.
like, man, I just
Then,
paid somebody.
Bro, the video, it was all fucked up. Like, you see where the camera went out at. I'm like,
Oh, it had the blank spots in it?
yeah, I'm like,
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you though, like when you behind this camera and you working on things, there is some hiccups that happen.
Yeah.
Like I know y'all done seen on my shit. Like sometimes you might see my bucket hat goddamn in the view, or like if it's like the 30-minute mark and the camera cut off, it might be like a second or two that was chopped off. You know, those type things happen. But as far as the overall quality, bro, you just gotta figure that out the first time.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, like, people just don't take the time to try to learn this, to learn all this equipment. Yeah. Like I tell Blue all the time, it's easy as hell to go spend $2,500 on some equipment, but if you don't know how to use that shit, you wasted your $2,500. My equipment don't cost $2,500. Yeah. So I don't know why somebody would think they can go spend $2,500 and it's gonna be better. Like, bro, like I just told y'all about that Canon T2i. I can go get one of them bitches right now and shoot better than a nigga with a $2,500 camera. I know I can, just because I know how it works. But that's no diss to Goose, because, you know, y'all had something good going on with him. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm gonna say you this. Like, I liked the idea that he had, because he was trying to attack everything. But as far as the execution, it wasn't on point. Like, I feel like this, and me and him, we talk about this all the time. Like, when we did that Spilled Milk episode, he had the momentum.
I was gonna ask you too. Was that y'all most viewed episode so far? The Spilled Milk one?
Nah.
Okay.
So the crazy thing is, the one that we just dropped Monday is about to hawk that one down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like close to 200 plays.
But that one was the one.
Yeah, that was the Spilled Milk it was on.
Okay.
See, people knows it, man. That
But see, like, a lot of people, the question that I got, they was like, hold up, yo, y'all ain't never did no video. What's going on? I was like, nah, just wait. Then they started reading into the titles. It was like, underneath new management. The fuck you mean by underneath new management? What's going on with this, bro? I'm like, yo, y'all just gotta be patient with it. So
y'all niggas was dissing though. Y'all niggas was dissing hard.
Hey,
And like
we
the
was.
songs y'all was sending me, I was like, oh my God. Y'all sent me the Money Bag Yo Protect the Brand. I said, oh my God. No. That was the second one I recorded for y'all. The first one I recorded y'all. Yes, y'all sent me the Biggie Who Shot You. And I was like, these niggas is tripping. I was like, these niggas is really like going at homes.
Like, it was crazy because, like, that episode we sent them, he's like, I don't really like the music. And we was like, why? He's like, cause it's too grimy.
I mean, that's like a popular mainstream song. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean by he don't like it?
He's like, I just don't like it. He's like, I think we should just go subtle doo-wops and stuff
I
like
think
that.
we went so hard, like, coming at him. It was like, you supposed to be our bro, and you, like, you turn your back on us. Like, dang, we trusted you. That's the, like, know what I'm saying? That's the main reason. Like, we friends since middle school. Know what I'm saying? I'm 30, 15 years. Know what I'm saying? I've been knowing him for a long time. So he know my wife. Know what I'm saying? He know my family. It's like, dang, bro. Like,
Just add up.
you could have just came to us and talked to us. That's.
So it's deep because like he's my daughter's godfather. So it's like, bruh, like you should, bruh. Yeah, communications is the key.
Y'all out there, listen, sometimes you can't do business with friends, bro.
True shit.
But see, it's funny you say that because I gotta ask you the question that a lot of people was asking me when y'all put that episode out. If that's y'all friend, why air out y'all business on the episode? Everybody asked me that, and I didn't know.
So how we was gonna set it up, it was just like, all right, because a lot of people kept asking like, yo, what's going on? So we was like, all right, this is how we're gonna do it. Since everybody wants to know what's going on, we'll just tell them and break it down into sections where it's like it's tasteful, it's not where people going at it. I think when he had that liquor in his system, it just took everything from a smooth level to like, fuck it, it's going off the rail. So
It was interesting to say the least.
it was, because like I felt like in that episode he took a lot of shots at a lot of people. It was just crazy. Like I feel like the most memorable moment from that one was when he's like, with all due respect,
I'm coming for that ass. I'm coming for that ass.
We made some money off them shirts though.
hey, yeah, we did.
That's crazy though, bro. Bro, when he said that, I ain't gonna lie, like I'm pretty good with like dealing with people. Like I love psychology. I done read like 100 psychology books. So like I understand people. Like instantly when I seen him, like as soon as he got out the car, I knew what type person he was. Like not even trying to typecast him. I just knew what type person he was. So I was ready for that. So when he said that, it caught me off guard though. Even though I was already ready. Because like I don't know, dog. I just think differently. Like, whenever you're doing something, first off, I'm not trying to be producer of the year.
Yeah.
Anybody listening that was considering me as a producer, never mind, I am producer of the year. But nah, back to the topic. I'm not trying to be producer of the year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, him saying, like, I'm trying to be the best producer, Slim, I'm coming for that ass, is like, bro, you obviously don't see what I got going on. Yeah. Like, bro, I'm a podcaster. Yeah. I don't give a damn about this audio engineering shit. I don't care, bro. I studied this shit enough so I can record my episodes.
I didn't want to do the episode, man. Bro, tell you, I said I don't.
I could tell by your body language too, because I pick up on shit like that.
I ain't no type. I'm chill. I'm laid back, bro. I ain't with all that drama stuff. So I'm like, if you want to do it, all right, I do it, man.
Bro, what made you want to do it though? You just felt like it was necessary?
Yeah, because like a lot of people kept asking about, all right, what's the difference between y'all audio now? Who y'all working with now? It's just like, bruh, trying to do him fair, because like prior to that episode, it's like, yo, we still fuck with you. Like, you still our guys. Like, bruh, come along, let us help you. And we kept offering that hand. Like, even now, like, I would say, like, it's still for me, it's no hard feelings. I can't speak on his behalf, but like for me, it's no hard feelings whatsoever. You know, it's like, yo, I still see you as a bro. Wish you nothing but the best. Elevate, bro. Like, if you want to do business later on, we're going to have to work out some contracts. And this is how we're going to go about it.
I won't do no business with them.
It got to be like everything. Like, no, I'm for real. Like, everything has to be documented. Like, all right, this was this was that. You got your shit, I got my shit. If you don't hold up your end, we got some problems.
Yeah.
See, you was more closer because he know your daughter. That's your gut. You know what I'm saying? With me, it's just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You used to hang out with him every day or something. Like,
with Guzzi, like, I'm going to tell you like this. Like, we hung out, but it was like on some, when he went off to college and he came back, it's like, all right, shit, fuck it. I ain't doing shit. And that's when I was like on my real reckless shit too. So it's like, fuck it, let's go out, let's go drink, let's do this, let's do that, boom, boom, boom. And we got another homeboy like that. It's like, all right, fuck it. We throwing house parties, we doing this, we doing that. We finna have fun. Yeah. Then when you realize, like, hold up,
the business got involved, that's when shit got sticky.
Yeah, and I always tell them, like, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, like, look, sometimes you can't do business with friends. That's just how it is. Like, I know that going in is like, you can't do business with friends, but I'm willing to give you that opportunity. But as soon as you fuck me, all right, cool. In the words of DMX, like, hey, bruh, you a snake, I see you as a snake, I'm gonna treat you as a snake. It's that simple.
Like, it's interesting. You can't do business with friends, and you also have to like stick to your first instincts. Because sometimes it be the people like you sit in a room with, and they may be like a business partner, and like your first instinct is like, this ain't it. This ain't the person. And sure enough, you'll be like, you know what? Nah, this'll work. Yeah. Sure enough, it come back to bite you in the ass. Because I done been in a couple business ventures. Like, bro, this just ain't the move, bro.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I also wanted to ask y'all, because I did a podcast with somebody before too. I had a co-host, and do y'all find it difficult like working together? I know that's an awkward question because both y'all in the room, but I just want to know because, like, you know, like I said, I worked with somebody before, and I know the difficulties that I face. Do y'all? I'm curious if y'all face any of those difficulties.
It's not difficult, but it's like sometimes like what it was last week. I was like, bro, why answer the phone? He never answered the phone, bro. Answer the phone. It's about business, about shirts, it's about money.
Hey.
I'll keep blowing them up.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, like, cause now they got me like at nights and sometimes, and I tell just like, bro, like they got me coming in this bitch at this time, then getting off at this time, then I got to wait back up, go at this time. I'm like, bro, I be fucking tired. Yeah. Went to sleep one day, blowing up my shit. I'm like, man, who the fuck called me? Like at first I'm sitting thinking this is my work phone. I'm like, who the fuck called me? Check the work phone. Nobody called. I'm finna go back. Look. Bro, I'm not finna pick up. I'm finna get.
Then was that day when Slim was like, Slim texted me like, "Bro, ain't paid me." I'm like, "What the fuck?" He just said he gonna be.
And I was just in the middle of getting ready for it. I was like, "Bro, I just sent this shit. Be calm." And it's like I think with me and Josh dynamics, being that we played sports together, and like I already know how Josh is and he know how I am, and we have that relationship outside of it. Because like in school. Bro, you know you my son, right?
Yeah.
And like we just say little slick shit to each other, like, nah, you my son. I'm the fucking daddy. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie, like this week, this fool like, hey, you need daddy to help you? I'm like, bro, you not my fucking dad. He's like, be careful. I'm your dad. Just admit it. Hey, I'm your dad.
That's why I brought laptops there. I'm gonna buy a laptop. If you have a problem loading the video, I'm gonna load that bitch up.
Like, and see, it's more like with me and Josh's relationship is more of a brother relationship because like, all right, we've been in them trenches. We know how each other works. We know what button to press to like get that person like, nigga, wake your ass up, nigga. Yeah. He know like for a fact like. Nigga, hey, I'm just gonna keep digging in. All right, little Diddy, you getting like Diddy now. I was like, bro, shut that shit up. Yeah. Cause he's like, all right, you acting like a little bitch complain. I was like, nah, bro. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. The video gonna be uploaded. Nah, nigga, you need your daddy help.
Yeah, some days you gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's just like a regular brotherhood. You gonna be aggravated.
Yeah.
You just, well, it ain't no. I'm trying to outshine him. You know what I'm saying? He promote my brand. You know what I'm saying? I promote his stuff.
See, y'all probably don't have the issues that I've had in the past. Like, my biggest thing is people being punctual. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm perfect, bro. I ain't perfect. Like, y'all pulled up today, and y'all pulled up like 15 minutes early, which I greatly appreciate. And I'm sitting outside smoking a cigar because I had a long day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say I'm always punctual, but like, I'm going to be on time.
Yeah.
Probably 95% of the time. Yeah. Probably 95%. So if you can't just show up and record, like for instance, I'll give y'all a great example. Blue told me he's coming over here at 9:00 to do the Blue show. Yeah. Currently, we're recording. It's 8:53. Yeah. How much I want to bet Blue don't show up? And Blue just got his car back like yesterday.
Lord have mercy.
I bet y'all he don't show up. And it's like, bro, for instance, I'm gonna speak about Blue. For instance, for Blue. Our agreement with the Blue show is I own 100% of the show. Yeah. All he has to do is come, record. I'm going to put it out. I'm going to market it. I'm going to do all that shit. All he got to do is show up, record. Yeah. Bruh, showing up and recording?
That's the easy part.
That's easy. Yeah. Easy peasy. I'm going to be honest with y'all, and I'll ask y'all the same question after I answer it. When I first started, I'm not about to sit here and lie. I wouldn't have did that shit. But that's just the mindset that I had. But honestly, if I was just thinking about getting into podcasting and I was like, I just want to see how this goes, I probably would have like contacted somebody like Maine and been like, hey, I'm trying to podcast. I want to start a show. Can I put it on your channel? I probably would have did something like that. Yeah. But y'all kind of did that starting out too though, right?
No.
Y'all had it on Goosby's channel.
Yeah, like Goosby, like how it first started off. It was Clash, and this is no cap on this one. It started off as Clash, then it switched to Goosby Studio. And Josh's thing was like this, bro, why this nigga gotta pull it? Like, nigga, we the leading brand on this shit.
I don't like no shit like that, dog.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? No, you ain't gonna be putting your name on it and we doing the work. No, nigga. This our shit. This our shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? My face on the shit.
Yeah.
Like, nobody ain't fuck with you like that, dog.
Man, hey, boss was adamant about that shit too, because he was like, bro, like, look at this shit.
He changed that shit to Gooseby
Yeah.
Studios.
Like,
yo.
with a quit, like,
Oh,
like,
that's
bro.
crazy.
And it's like, when we said fuck it and we did the episode with you, it was like, bro, like, all right, fuck it, we'll just do our own. He was like, what about the episode we lose? What episode? Them shits was trash. good
Hey,
content,
so
but
those
trash.
episodes ain't out no more? Y'all just started straight with the episode with me?
Yep.
And what episode that was? Like episode 16?
Yeah, I told him
15 and 16.
I told him to delete that shit off SoundCloud.
Man.
He deleted.
So
It's
now
crazy.
y'all first episodes is just 15 to 16.
Yup.
I think it might be on Apple though. The
Nah, I
first
don't
15.
think-
It might
I
be
don't
on
know.
Apple. I have to check. I think it's on Apple.
But I know, hey, what it is. Spotify ain't on that. Anchor,
for real?
it's damn sure ain't on that because I deleted that shit.
Y'all boys is not playing.
Nah, because it's like, don't get me wrong, like, I don't mind people listening to the upcomings of Clash, you know, because I feel like you always gotta, it is no way that you're gonna be like, hey, oh, well, these boys just started walking. Nah, we really crawled and shit like that. We literally, then, oh, I got a boo-boo type shit. So now it's like, all right.
Went through 3 logos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like, now we finally like, all right, cool, we walking, we still stumbling, but we walking and shit like that. Like, it feels good to look back on it where it's like, all right, shit, this how far we done came. We Gucci now.
See, some people, man, you gotta put your pride to the side. Like, if you the best in the city, you just the best in the city we're producing. Like, what's wrong with people saying that?
Some people don't
Like,
understand that.
I don't understand that, man. That's why we start fucking with Slim. He the best in the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why people don't get people their flowers while they here. Everybody want to be the man on campus, but
That's
they ain't
my
gotta,
pet peeve, dog. Like, I tell my staff all the time, like, man, bro, hey, give these people their flowers while they're here, because, like, when they gone, don't sit there and be like, oh, well, that's my nigga. Bro, do not cry at my fucking funeral. If I ain't fuck with you, do not come to that bit. Swear to God.
I don't understand why people be beefing with Slim anyway. Like,
I mean, it is an ego thing though. Like a lot of people when they even when they start something after you, they feel like, you know, they don't want to admit that you was the inspiration behind them even starting it. So when they started, they feel like they better than you.
yeah.
So it's like, oh nah, I'm better than you. I'm not about to give you no flowers. Like,
yeah.
bro, you can probably ask anybody that podcast locally, like, oh, who you fuck with locally, and they probably not gonna say my name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that because I'm not in this for that.
Yeah.
I never cared about that. you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, honestly, I don't really have no crazy ego. Like, me being humble isn't fake. It's one of them situations where it's like, I just enjoy this, bro.
Yeah.
This is what I like to do. So I'm not in this shit trying to win no BET award.
Yeah.
I don't even watch the BET awards. So you don't have to give me none of that. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody comes to me and they want help, I don't mind helping them because bruh, it's enough room for anybody in this shit.
True.
Like, people ask me all the time with the t-shirt shit, like, man, I don't know how you feel about it, but you know, I'm trying to get into pressing t-shirts. Bruh, I'll help you. I don't give a fuck. Bruh, every nigga that I know can have a t-shirt business. Like, literally, when I started doing t-shirts, first person I asked was my brother, because I just felt like my brother been working at the job for a long time, and I like, he need a business. I wanted him to have it.
Yeah.
And he said some crazy shit to me, like, I want to make shoes. And I was like, next. So I had asked every nigga I kick it with. I said, I ain't gonna lie, dog, you can come up, bro. You can goddamn make some t-shirts, bro. I've been watching videos on this shit. Woo. And you know, it's kind of like disingenuous how I did it, because I just wanted somebody to make my shirts. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, make my shirts. I give you $10 a shirt. Fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to do it. So I said, shit. At the time, I was like, man, I might give me a little part-time job. I was like, man, nigga, I'll make t-shirts. Fuck that shit. That'll be my part-time job. So that's how that shit happened. But like we said earlier, man, everybody wants something for nothing. They don't want to work for nothing. They think that this shit just supposed to come, and
It's not.
I can't speak for everybody, but I'm one of them people that I'm gonna wake my ass up and figure some shit out, bro.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. Just like y'all did with y'all podcast. So anybody that's thinking of starting a podcast or just starting anything, just go ahead and do it. Especially like being and doing anything creative, people are nervous about because, you know, they don't know where the dollar gonna come from. You can't think about the dollar, bro.
Exactly.
You gotta think about the passion first. The dollar gonna come.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But y'all got anything to tell these people before we get out of here, man? It just hit 9-2, perfect timing. I know Blue ain't coming.
Man, hey.
I follow us on Instagram, Clash at Roundtable, man.
Yes, sir.
We got shirts and everything, man.
And most of all, go ahead and get them shirts from Slim, especially if you need them.
Oh yeah, I'm
Fresh
here.
off the press, boy.
I'm here. I press all these shirts too. Matter of fact, if y'all watching this video, the shirts they got on right now, I press them shirts.
Exactly.
The Clash at the Round Table and the Cash is Boss. That shit should have said Credit is Boss with a credit card swiping.
Not too late to change that, bitch.
Oh, we can change it. Oh, I done got 5 Photoshop too.
Oh,
And
for real?
it's y'all the reason I got 5 Photoshop with all them damn logos. But I done got 5. I can swipe all this shit out and we can go ham. But yeah, man, make sure y'all follow their podcast, man. Appreciate y'all for listening, man. Another episode of Sit Down with Slim. We out.